Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, I am Sananda. Once again, I seem to be repetitive. But I don't care, because I will always be grateful to Father, Mother, God for being here once again, sharing my teachings for you, showing you the path to evolution. Hearts are exalted, we see joy, we see animation. These feelings are great because when you are vibrating, laughing, the frequencies go up, and that is very good. At this point, your planet begins to take a new road. Worry about the pandemic is coming to an end. Even as some insist that there is still a lot to do, that it is not over, that people are still dying, to throw you off balance. But it is clear that most of the population has already understood that they will live with this microorganism for a long time to come, and it will be exactly up to the decision of each soul and the way each one takes care of their health and their mind, whether they are susceptible to it or not. It is as we have already said here. Whoever is in balance, whoever is placed with high vibrations, nothing affects him, and if there is a moment of imbalance, that is not created inside the organism, it is quickly eliminated. So the time now is to wait for the next onslaught. Of course, do you think they will settle down? They need to invent something because they know the time is coming. In fact, what do they want? Delay everything, and with that, manage to take more souls with them. The important thing in this context is to show you that the light has many faces. Light is not just joy, happiness, harmony, love. Light is primarily consciousness. So right now, I would say to you that the important thing for those who are still not awake is to open up your consciousness, precisely, so that you can resist the onslaught of non-life. They invest in you, in order to bring you hopelessness, pain, hunger, violence. And those who resonate with all of this, believing that this is their world and that nothing will ever get better, are serious candidates to be in the hands of their energies, because a weak mind, a mind tortured by all that I've said, is a mind free to be dominated by them. So this is the purpose. The more the despair, the more the pain, the more the misery, the more violence, anywhere on the planet, the more people believe it and their vibrations drop and they dominate them, thus increasing the violence. So it's a negative snowball. And with this, these souls will go with them, because they will be dominated by them. Vibrating light is very important right now. Let's say it's a struggle between the light that arrives on the planet and their low vibration. It is clear without a shadow of a doubt that the light wins, but you have what is most important in the process: free will. If their minds are not shaken by what is said, what is supposedly shown and happened, the light wins. And even without being awake, those souls are aware, and this awareness prevents the non-light from dominating them. Unfortunately, a good majority get caught up in it all, gets angry, feels hate, all those excellent feelings. To lower the vibration, And then yes, they are dominated by non-light. The explosion of violence in your world is exactly why. This is a weak point for each of you. Who of you answers now that you are not afraid of violence? Rare will one say no. We understand, because this violence that is there, it generates pain, it generates death. So we understand that you, even with us, are still afraid of violence. So let's think about this. You're so happy, so excited with the moment that's coming. So every time someone talks about violence, or every time you sense that something isn't right, immediately. It's not soon, it's not later, it's immediately. Call on your masters, wrap yourself in the protections you know. We've already taught you several, and just trust. Many people think that the simple fact of being protected, of always asking for protection, of vibrating highly, prevents something bad from happening. This is true, but it all depends a lot on the vibration you are in at the moment. If you are vibrating high, if you are happy, if you are harmonic, the evil will not see you. Because you irritated, it knows that it cannot act there. But let's say it's that day, when for some reason, you got upset, you got sad, at the moment. You thought that, those armors all fell off, because they're not compatible with those feelings. And then you are vulnerable. Of course we are around you, we just want to explain, which is what many people do not understand. How do I pray so much and bad things still happen to me? Everything is dependent on your vibration, and the more you think that way, the further away we go. If we were beings who remained around them in any situation, as many expect, what would our role be? Applauding you 100% of the time, doing wrong or right things. It is not how it works. You attract what you vibrate, and you repel when you emanate negative energies. Of course, we cannot say that you will be 100% unprotected. No, but it won't prevent something from happening to you, and happening. Be grateful that it was just a scare. Now, depending on your vibration, it may be beyond a fright, and don't come back later and say, "Where were you, my masters, who didn't protect me?" So go back in time and remember what vibration you were at that moment. Why am I saying all this? It's very interesting, it's just right for the moment. You guys are excited. However, this has to be a constant feeling, not just for a single issue, not just for a single reason. You have to vibrate high, because it's good for you to vibrate high. It's good for the planet to vibrate high. It's good for your ascension walk to vibrate high. So vibrate highly, but for those reasons, and be very careful about those moments when you let your guard down. A simple disappointment, a momentary anger, brings it all down. It's as if the protections were those children's toys that you keep stacking. The more light the wind doesn't beat, no one touches it, so the toy doesn't fall apart. Now if you decrease this quantum of light, any bump will knock everything down. Cheer up, laugh a lot. Laughing is wonderful, because at the time of a big laugh, you are finding it funny, you are happy, as long as you are not making fun of anyone. If it's a deep laugh, your vibration goes high. So they laughed a lot, but laugh at things that are worth it. Vibrate highly, speak positive things. Emanate sweet words into the universe. Repeat catchphrases for the future. This you have to do, this is vibrate high. And when you catch yourself, for that single second, with a feeling of low vibration, don't forget that around you everything is falling apart, and if you vibrate light again, that again rises to your feet, protecting you. It's not an easy thing to keep vibrating high. We know it's not. But I tell you, this is one more exercise that you need to do throughout the day. Pay attention. Be attentive, observe, not judge your own actions, and always, you realize that you had that slip, that the wall fell. Vibrate light again. And it is not vibrating light, asking for our protection around, because it was exactly that shaken. So, vibrating light is thinking good things. It's being aware of what you've done, so you don't repeat it. It's being aware of how to behave, what to say, what to think, to prevent that wall from falling again. This is vibrating high. If you could see what we see in you, it would not be easy for you, because many imagine that you are in a bubble of light, that you are already there at the front of the road, that you are wonderful, that you are powerful. However, what we see is a being that every second the protection falls, the next it falls again, the next it falls again, that is, it never even gets up. Because there is a moment of the day when you pray, meditate, the protection rises. But you make so many mistakes, commit so many wrong actions, that the wall doesn't go up during the day. And so are you. I can say that it is almost entirely you. So the moment now is for a new learning. It is to observe every second what is thought, what is said, what is acted, so that you are aware that you have dropped everything and need to get up again. Is it an easy exercise? No, it isn't. We know it isn't. But you need to learn this lesson, because many are mistaken where they are on the road, are finding themselves the best. Oh, I'm already there. They do mistake, because their vibration is a roller coaster, which goes up and down. Up and down, it doesn't stay aloft. You are in the middle of a journey where the violet flame transmutes and transforms everything. Are you learning very important decrees? For what? To leave them in the drawer? To get past them and forget about them? Or to use them at these times? What are you taking the journey for? To repeat like a parrot each of the decrees? So I would say that each of those decrees applies to a time of your day. Repeat it once, and it is enough to raise your vibration. Test it, do it, abuse what you are learning. This is not being given to you, for you to forget about later. It's like a vibration pill. When you feel the vibration has dropped, I'm going to take my vibration pill, and choose one of the decrees that best suits the moment and repeat it with great faith, just once. This is what you are taking this journey for. When I'm inviting you to each take your balloon, this is a very serious thing, and many are finding it easy to get on the balloon. I guarantee you not. You still need to improve a lot. I can say that you are on the way. It was much worse. Some are getting better, but they're still not very concerned about those moments where the vibration drops. So don't forget the vibration pill, which is every single edict you've ever learned. Repeat only once. Any one of them, whichever your heart touches. And you will see how the transformation will be much more intense, because you will not be looking out there for how to stay balanced. You will be balancing on your own, with your own decisions, not handing over to us to keep you protected and you careless. So, listen very carefully to everything that has been said here and realize that you fit exactly what was said, with rare exceptions, and take your pills. And I guarantee you that you have become so addicted to this powerful medicine that there will come a time when you will no longer err. Because with each mistake, you were aware of taking the medicine, and that will be learned. That mistake will be cured. And little by little, your vibration will remain balanced, with few drops. I cannot demand that you are 100% vibrating high for the day, not in this dimension. But you will come close, I guarantee that. Peace be with you. Thank you for watching.